Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me here. We are having a look at a game, well, I featured a couple of times before, called Evospace. Now, Evospace is a crafting game where you can build, well, machines much like the one you see on the left-hand side of the screen here. And manages to do things like that without zombies or infected or, anything like that. You don't have to worry about dying of starvation or thirst or falling off of cliffs. You basically can craft to your heart's content. Now, I have a map. Whoa. Here we go. And then all I've done basically is gathered a bunch of stuff. So if I look at my inventory, you can see I've got rocks and logs and a little bit of metals here and there and this sort of thing. So if you open your research, you'll see there's a bunch of things here. They all have this. Well, when you first start the game, there'll be a whole section of these that don't have any sort of, either this yellow cross or the yellow and white or purple. It doesn't have any of these. They're basically free. And you do all of those first. And what those will give you are basic recipes. For instance, we can now build some basic copper parts, plates. For decoration, we can build bricks, which is what we're going to start with here. In fact, we're going to start with a bunch of them. Because one thing this game does do, it takes up a lot of space. We're going to drag those down into the number 2 slot. Here we go. And we're just going to continue to let this build bricks. While it's doing that, this is our map. Now, the map changes as you put your seed in when you first start the game. So you can pretty much twist it up to anything you like. So here's what we've got. The different colors represent different biomes. Blue obviously being water. And in this case we seem to have a really, really big inland lake or ocean. The red is stone. The green is grasslands. The darker green is forests, etc., etc. This is like a sandy plain. A little bit of a grassy oasis. That sort of thing. And this is us. We are the well-represented small teardrop shape. The little things around us with 100K, 100K written on them are resource deposits that you can put drills on, basically. There are many, 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 many. Oops, I didn't actually want to do that. Small resource deposits around. But as far as ones that are large enough that you can throw a drill down on them, like here's some, I think, uranium, a little bit of copper. So yeah, see, we've got copper ore, uranium ore. The way you harvest things in this game is with this tool, which you start with. So there you are. We just got ourselves a copper ore. Nice. Ooh. A little bit of coal in here as well. Oh, that's basalt. I don't really want that. Coal ore, bit of copper ore. Copper. So yeah, you harvest resources like that. And they're everywhere. And this one, again, it's not considered large enough. If we look on our map, see, that's not counted as a drillable resource. So you can pretty much suck this entire thing up with your your little hand tool here, and you'd be fine. Now we do need a lot of copper, so we'll gather a few bits of it. All right, let's start getting our area ready, shall we? Yeah, this will do quite nicely. And what are you? Oh, a little tiny punk of copper. So let's go to number 2, where we have that's the angle, isn't it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. Although I don't think they actually quite all got in there, so let's go to this tool for a minute. Nice. And is that the end of it? There we go. Alright. So, let's go back to 2. And oops. And good. Oh. What the heck happened? Oh. Whoops. Okay. I misdirected my gun there at the last moment, I think. Well, you can pillar up. Dang. Yeah, that's as high as I'm going to reach, isn't it? So, yeah. As I say, like certain other games, you certainly have the option to pillar up. There we go. And since you're not losing anything when you do that, there you are. Works out quite fine. There we are. Let's clear this. There we are. Alright, let's get some basic stuff going on. Here's another thing I like. Night's coming. Don't you just hate it when it gets dark and you can't see anything? Yeah, so do I. Not that much, though. Alright, let's get into some little bit cooler stuff than just bricks, shall we? Let's get into... Let's build ourselves 1, 2, 3 of those to start with, and 2 of those. Alright, these are furnaces, as we can see. Whoop. There we go. And smelters. Okay. Actually, let's build 1 more of these. And 1 more of these. There we go. Now, let's take out our little tool. Well, that's not cool, man. Big chunk of whatever sticking out of my walls. Floors. There we go. And let's do this. Okay. Now, let's grab our furnaces, which are on key 3. And I'm going to put them here. 1. 2, 3, 4. You notice they kind of clear out an area around themselves? Kind of nice, eh? Kind of nice. Now, I want... first couple of these, anyway. Well, first 3 to be smelters. This last one I'm going to save for a bit. Alright, now we've got smelters. If we come up to them and click the furnace part, we get this GUI. And into that, I'm going to shift and left click a stack of wood. Nice. Now, into the top one, again, if I left click, I will get that UI, and I'm going to shift click a stack of copper. I'm going to do the same with this guy. Wood into the furnace. And what I have left for copper into the top. Alright. And we'll let those 2 go. Now, the only problem, well, not the only problem, these are the most basic of basic machines, but our biggest issue here is this. This inventory here will only hold 3 copper ingot. And if you don't empty it, it will just simply stop the process. So you got to kind of keep an eye on these guys. But this is early doors, you know, very, very early doors. We'll let this, we'll do the 3rd one, and then we'll grab these. There we go. And you should be just about in the same spot. Okay. Now that we have some of those, I want to build this. It's a Stirling engine. Alright. And because I have some ingots now, ooh, it's going to take 3 of them to build that. Oof. Okie dokie. I'm also going to need a compact generator. I don't know if I've got enough plates to make that. Let's grab that as well. There we go. Now, do I have enough to make the compact generator? No. Let's go back to the other smelter. It should be just about ready by now. Grab those. Now let's see if we can make this guy. There we go. Alright. The last thing we're going to want is a computer. Now, what is that thing in the center? I wonder if that's iron. Let's have a look. Let's open that. Give her some wood. Let's open that. Give her some iron. Oh. I have to move up, I think, to the next... Yeah, I have to move up to the next tier to be able to do iron, so that can't be iron. I wonder what it is. What's this? Oh, glass. Ew. Alright. It's glass. Of course it is. And glass... How do you... I know there's a way you can actually bring up how the recipe's made. Nope. That isn't it. But I'm pretty sure you need to smelt sand to make glass. Oop, how are these guys doing? Yeah, see what you mean? Or what I mean, they will stop, eh? Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves some sand. I have a feeling that's that white stuff down there in the water. Know what I mean, jelly bean? Boom. Basalt. Sand. Whoa. How do I... Oh, I did get that. Okay. Alright. I'm going to assume that that's enough. Blah, shake all the water out of my eyeballs. Enough sand to make glass. Like I said, maybe you make glass out of something totally different. But I'm going to go on the assumption that much like the real world, you do it this way. Alright. So you, I've already given wood. How about if I give you sand? Ah! It's doing something. There we are, a sheet of glass. So it made exactly what we wanted it to make. Stirling generator we're going to put on there. And then compact generator we're going to put there. How are we doing here? Oh, you're making glass like a mad monkey, eh? Alright, so... Oh, sorry. Now, let's go back to... one computer. Let's build that, shall we? Alright, I think we've got the computer built. So, this guy, this is a Stirling generator. Now, if we look at it, you can see there's an orange ring on the bottom. Orange is heat, yellow, like that ring up there, is kinetic energy, or mechanical energy you might want to call it. And then there's blue, which is, well, water. So we use R to rotate this, and we're going to rotate it forward. Let's place it down. Alright. Now I'm going to stick in front of that a generator, and I'm going to line it up. So that, the kinetic. There we are. And then, well, we don't have that other bit yet, do we? Oh, we do. We have a computer. So, 7. And, oh, blue is electric, not water. I'm sorry. There we go. Boom. Now, what we need to do is fire it up. And as you can see, it will, oh, autosave in progress. It will eventually build up enough power, which is here, to power this Stirling generator, or at least it should. Oh, let's go to the next morning. There we go. Alright, now we want you to produce basic computations. So, yeah. There we go. And we'll see our Stirling generator spins up, our computer lights up. Now it's making basic computations, which happen to be these things. Right? And then you can see, whereas, you know, a plant scan is only 4 of them, something like your jetpack is 384 of them. And that only takes time. But you got to pick something to research, so we're going to go with the first thing that they suggest. Not. Plant scan. Not sure what point that is, but let's do it. Oh, it'll give us decorative wood. Oh, nice. Let's start the research. So that ate 4 of those points. And the new item we got was plank. Nice. Alright. I take it because it was so few, it went by almost instantly. Now it says we would need a screwdriver, heat transfer, automatization. Automatization. Lovely. Alright. Let's do heat transfer. There. Now this one's going to take a little bit of time, because we've only got 88 computations. 78. And you can see it slowly going up. And this will give us radiators and heat pipes. Awesome. Alright. So that's what your computer does. And it's something that you do want to get up and going. Excuse me. As soon as you can. Alright. Now, once we've researched about... Oh, I suppose we can empty this guy as well. There we are. Once we've researched enough stuff, we'll eventually be able to automate all of these, so we don't have to keep stuffing wood into them. Of course, by then, these will be made of copper as opposed to stone as well. So, there we go. If I go to decorative, I should still have this. Excuse me. Okay. So, let's get this guy expanded upon. Okay. Alrighty. It's just a productive way to spend time while all of that other stuff is getting itself done. So we'll do that. Come on, push it one more, dude. Attaboy. Alright. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, our computer has stopped. No. Oh, because we're not researching anything, I guess. Let's have a look here. Oh, it's done. Heat transfer. Awesome. Alright. So let's move on to... No, let's move to the screwdriver, apparently. And some of these will require that you have other things in place first. So keep that in mind if something doesn't work. Oh, I want to do additional storage. Definitely want to do that. We'll do that one up next. Can I queue them up? No. Oh, I suppose. No, that's still going down, so it must be still finishing that other one. Of course, it's all dependent on how quickly it can build computational points. And once we start getting into this other one, like these purple guys, deep computations, you need to be able to build circuit boards with your computer first. Okay, so now let's start research on the screwdriver. No. We just did the screwdriver. Current research. No, what have I done? Okay, that gave us the chest, so that should be done now. There we go. We'll get this one going. Awesome. And that will allow us to use the stone we keep picking up here to also make brick. It's not a huge thing, but it helps, because it means we don't have to go out looking for our building materials anymore. We can pick them up right here beside us. Now, they won't be the same color as these bricks, but I don't know about you, but I don't care. I like it tells you how many you have in your possession, 104, and how many it's going to take, 15. Okay. Now, of course, I'm down to 89 because, well, we just used 15. And the game is full of just sort of really nice quality of life features if you're into crafting type games. And like I said, don't feel like, fighting off the usual horde of this and that. This thing will scratch those itches. Alright. Boom. And we'll do that just to make it look like it's not, magically hovering in the air, even though it just, kind of magically hovering in the air. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's do how many we got? 9, 8, yeah, not enough, man. See, it went into the red because we can only go that far with the bricks on hand. So, there we go. Oh, these of course have stopped, not because they're out of materials. Oh, this one is. I have actually run out of basic copper. Cool. So I should be able to now, however. No. Miscellaneous? No. Machines? Nothing? I'm pretty sure it's a chest. Kind of a squarish looking thing. Interesting, I'm not seeing it there. There's that wooden rack. Why do I not see a chest? Copper. Yeah, it's not copper. Steel, stainless, titanium, hard metals, neutroniums, blocks. Terrain, ingots, fluids. Huh. Alright, well that's kind of weird. Alright, let's clear that. Yeah, that's the radiator. Logistics, we have heat pipes, pipes, and cables. It's not a decorative. See, now we can make red brick and dark brick. Huh. Did I not? Okay, decorative stone is done. We'll start the research for that guy. And that will give us our jetpack. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I am rather curious as to where my... Oh, let's go back to daytime here. Where my chests ended up. I would have thought logistics, to be honest with you. Or miscellaneous at worst. Nope, I definitely don't see them there. That is really strange. How about storage? Nothing. Nothing under box? Nope, don't know. Oh well, I think we'll call the episode there, and next episode, if you want to see more, we should be getting into some pretty neat stuff, and even the starts of animation, automation. Sorry. Yeah, I think you're probably ready to give up some more of that. Yeah, I just don't know where a box would be. Well, there you go. All right, guys, take care of each other. Have yourselves an awesome weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Ciao for now.